Hello, I'm Dr. Amelia Rose, and today I want you to consider something surprising. What if the most powerful healing meals in human history were never created in a Michelin star kitchen or developed inside a modern nutrition lab, but were actually eaten thousands of years ago by some of the healthiest populations to ever exist? Most people don't realize this. While we're busy scrolling through recipe apps and ordering meal kits, ancient texts were already outlining complete meals, carefully structured combinations of foods that modern science is now confirming can fight disease, restore gut health, reduce inflammation, and even improve your body at the cellular level. These aren't just symbolic foods served at religious gatherings. They are complete, biologically effective healing systems served in a bowl. And today, I'm going to walk you through 20 of these meals that could completely transform the way you cook, eat, and care for your body. Stay with me, because meal number 13 combines two ingredients so powerful that modern immunologists are now studying their interaction in detail. And meal number 20, the final one, was actually described in Deuteronomy. 7 sacred foods, one single bowl. And today, nutrition experts consider it one of the most complete anti-aging meals ever created. If you want ancient wisdom supported by modern science delivered to you every week, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because what's coming next you don't want to miss. All right, let's begin. Here are 20 biblical meals that can support your health, ranked from remarkable to truly life-changing. Meal 1. Lentil stew with herbs, the birthright meal. Let's begin with one of the most well-known meals in all of Scripture, the one that cost a man his birthright. In Genesis 25, Esau returns from the field completely exhausted, starving, and finds Jacob cooking a pot of red lentil stew. Esau says, "Give me some of that red stew, I'm starving." And Jacob responds, "Sell me your birthright first." For generations, people have read that story and thought, who would trade their inheritance for a bowl of soup? But what most people don't understand is this. Lentils were not poor man's food. They were survival food. Dense in calories, easy to store for long periods, and incredibly rich in nutrients in ways modern science is still exploring. Just 1 cup of cooked lentils provides around 18 grams of plant-based protein, along with iron, folate, magnesium, zinc, potassium, nutrients that rival many modern supplements. And preparation mattered. These lentils were soaked overnight, then slow cooked with spices like cumin and coriander, finished with olive oil. This wasn't just tradition, it was functional. Soaking reduces anti-nutrients that block mineral absorption. Cumin supports digestion. Coriander helps calm the gut. Olive oil improves nutrient absorption. Despite being rich in carbohydrates, lentils have a low glycemic index, meaning they provide steady, sustained energy without crashing your blood sugar. Research consistently shows that populations who consume legumes regularly tend to live longer and maintain better health. So maybe Esau wasn't foolish. Maybe he understood exactly what was in that bowl. The real question is, why isn't this a regular part of your diet? Meal 2. Barley bread with olive oil. In John chapter 6, Jesus feeds 5,000 people. But what kind of bread was used? Not wheat, barley. Barley was the grain of ordinary people, farmers, workers, travelers, and it turns out they were eating one of the most powerful grains on earth. Barley is rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber proven to lower cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. In fact, the evidence is so strong that regulatory bodies allow health claims for it. This fiber forms a gel in your digestive system, slowing glucose absorption, feeding beneficial gut bacteria, and reducing LDL cholesterol. Even compared to oats, barley performs exceptionally well. But the real power comes from how it was prepared. whole grain barley bread combined with olive oil. Olive oil contains oleocanthal, an anti-inflammatory compound with similar effects to ibuprofen. Together, this combination supports heart health, gut health, and metabolic balance. This wasn't luxury food, it was everyday nourishment, and yet it may be more beneficial than most modern diets today. Meal 3. Grilled fish with herbs. In John chapter 21, after the resurrection, Jesus prepares breakfast for his disciples by the shore. Fish, cooked over charcoal fire. Simple, but incredibly powerful. Fish from that region, like sardines and tilapia, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These fats, EPA and DHA, are essential for brain health, heart health, and reduce inflammation. Your body cannot produce them on its own. DHA is a key component of brain cell membranes. EPA helps reduce inflammation throughout the body. Studies show that regular fish consumption is linked to lower rates of heart disease, depression, and cognitive decline. And notice the preparation: grilled, not fried, no processing, no seed oils, just clean, direct heat that preserves nutrients. What seemed like a simple meal was actually one of the most protective meals for the brain and heart. Meal 4. Goat milk yogurt with honey. You've probably heard the phrase, "a land flowing with milk and honey," but this wasn't just poetic language, it was a nutritional promise. And here's the detail most people overlook. The milk in the ancient world wasn't processed, pasteurized cow milk, it was goat milk. And that difference matters more than you might think. Goat milk has smaller fat molecules and a different protein structure, primarily A2 casein, which many people tolerate far better than the A1 casein found in most modern dairy. It's easier on digestion and causes less inflammation in the gut. Now, take that milk and ferment it into yogurt. What you get is a living food, rich in beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. These bacteria help balance your gut microbiome, support your immune system, and reduce inflammation at the intestinal level. Then comes the honey, not processed syrup, but raw, unfiltered honey, rich in enzymes, antimicrobial compounds, and natural healing properties. When combined, this becomes more than just food. It becomes a complete gut healing system. Simple, ancient, powerful.
Meal 5. Figs with almond meal. There's a moment in Scripture that most people read but don't fully understand. When King Hezekiah was severely ill, the prophet Isaiah instructed that figs be applied as a remedy, and he recovered. Today, we understand why. Figs contain enzymes that help break down damaged tissue and support healing. They're also rich in fiber, especially pectin, which feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Alongside that, they provide magnesium, potassium, calcium, and essential vitamins. Now, combine them with almonds. Almonds are packed with vitamin E, healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants that protect your cells from damage. Studies show they can help lower cholesterol, stabilize blood sugar, and support gut health. Together, figs and almonds create a balanced, nutrient-dense combination. Simple, yet incredibly complete. Meal 6. Lamb stew with garlic and onions. Lamb holds deep significance in ancient tradition, but it also carries powerful nutritional value. It's rich in vitamin B12, iron, zinc, and high-quality protein, nutrients essential for energy, immunity, and overall health. But the real strength of this meal comes from what's added to it: garlic and onions. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, released when it's crushed. This compound has strong antimicrobial effects, helping fight bacteria, viruses, and even fungi. Onions provide quercetin, a powerful antioxidant with anti-inflammatory properties. Together, these ingredients support your immune system, reduce inflammation, and improve overall health. This wasn't just comfort food, it was natural medicine in a bowl. Meal 7. Chickpea and olive salad. Chickpeas may not have a dramatic story, but their presence across thousands of years tells you everything you need to know. Foods don't last that long unless they truly work. Chickpeas are rich in plant protein and fiber with a low glycemic impact, meaning they keep your blood sugar stable. They also contain resistant starch, which feeds beneficial gut bacteria and reduces inflammation. Now, add olive oil. Rich in anti-inflammatory compounds, it supports heart health and improves nutrient absorption. Together, this simple salad becomes a powerful tool for metabolic and digestive health. Meal 8. Pomegranate and Herb Grain Bowl. Pomegranates were so valued in ancient times that they were carved into sacred structures, and modern science is beginning to understand why. They contain powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation, support heart health, and protect cells from damage. When combined with whole grains and fresh herbs, this meal becomes a complete system, supporting both cardiovascular and digestive health. Meal 10. Dates stuffed with nuts. Dates were essential survival food, especially in harsh environments. They provide quick energy, but unlike refined sugar, they come with fiber, minerals, and nutrients. Now, pair them with nuts. The healthy fats and protein slow sugar absorption, creating a balanced, sustained energy source. Portable, efficient, complete. Meal 11. Garlic herb lentil soup. This is one of the most powerful combinations for immune support. Lentils provide protein and minerals, garlic delivers antimicrobial power, herbs support digestion. Together, they create a meal that strengthens your body from within. Meal 12. Honey-glazed root vegetables. Root vegetables provide essential vitamins and minerals, especially those that support immunity and eye health. Roasting enhances their nutrients, while honey adds antimicrobial properties. What looks simple is deeply functional. Meal 13. Olive oil herb flatbread. Olive oil has been used as both food and medicine for centuries. Its anti-inflammatory properties support nearly every system in the body. Combined with whole grain bread, it becomes a powerful daily staple. Meal 14. Grapes with goat cheese. This combination is now being studied for its effects on gut health and immunity. Grapes provide antioxidants, goat cheese provides beneficial bacteria. Together, they create a unique synergy within the body. Meal 15. Barley vegetable stew. This meal provides steady energy, supports digestion, and feeds beneficial gut bacteria. It's simple, but incredibly effective for long-term health. Meal 16. Roasted eggplant with garlic and olive oil. Eggplant contains powerful antioxidants that protect brain cells. When combined with garlic and olive oil, it becomes a meal that supports both brain and heart health. Meal 17. Cucumber mint yogurt bowl. Hydrating, cooling, restorative. This meal supports digestion, reduces inflammation, and helps regulate the body, especially in warm environments. Meal 18. Roasted lamb with dates and herbs. This is a recovery meal. It provides protein, iron, and energy, while dates enhance nutrient absorption and support digestion. Meal 19. Herb and olive oil bean stew. Beans are one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Combined with olive oil and herbs, they support heart health, digestion, and long-term wellness. Meal 19. Fig and barley breakfast bowl. This meal stabilizes blood sugar, supports gut health, and provides sustained energy throughout the day. A perfect start, built on ancient wisdom. Meal 20. The 7 Sacred Foods Bowl. This is the most complete meal of all. Wheat, barley, grapes, figs, pomegranates, olives, and dates. 7 foods working together. Each one fills the nutritional gaps of the others. Together, they create a balanced, powerful system that supports the entire body. Final message. Here's what matters most. These meals weren't created in laboratories. They were developed through generations of observation.
People paid attention to what helped them feel strong, heal faster, and live longer, and they built their diet around it. The truth is, simple. Your body responds to what you give it daily, and when you choose the right foods consistently, you don't just eat, you heal.